Apparitions give a fright. The mist so thick you can barely see. EVP through the old oak tree. Equipment's ready, feeling bold. Mystic stories to unfold. Bumps in the night grow loud. Fearful chills among the crowd. The crowd, the devil's presence near, filling hearts with sober fear. Paranormal on the go, where the evil spirits flow. Heart creeping in the night. Apparitions give a fright.
Good evening and welcome back, Spooktaculars. This evening you will find us in an abandoned house. 'Tis the season, 'tis day spooky. Woo. So guys, it's just a short introduction on this one this evening. We've come to well, I'd say it's the front room, isn't it? At the upstairs
front.
I was going to say back, but you have to kind of come in through the back.
So we've set the temperature up, the windows are boarded up so there's no contamination.
Well, from wind or anything like that, but it is very close to a road, so obviously you might hit cars going past and that, because it is quite a busy road as well, isn't it?
Yeah, we're on the main road. So that's quite interesting because it's gone blue and it's quite warm in here. Well, I think it's quite warm, I don't know about you.
I'm quite warm. If there is anybody here with us this evening, could you please make yourself be known? Maybe tap on a wall behind Jake? Maybe touch his shoulder? That will freak him out.
Yeah, can you do that for us? If there is something in this room with us, can you make a tapping sound?
I'd like to know what was going through their head when they decided to paint this room.
Blue and white
No,
and
it's
red.
blue, white and red. It's a very multicoloured room. It's bizarre. Could you make a tapping sound for us? Is that possible?
If that's you affecting the device or the window, then can you please do as we've asked? Can you tap on the wall? Have you got enough energy to do that? Because my partner Candy over here is not convinced. She thinks that it's not paranormal at all and that there's nothing here.
Just feels very light again. It's like the church.
Apparently
There's no horrible heavy feeling or anything like that. It's just, it's nice.
Apparently this place is known as the party house. Is that why we've got a nice feeling here? Because people have had a nice experiences here?
Or maybe it's just known like that because of the crazy walls that are throughout this place.
Yeah, maybe. What we can say is that it's a very big place, isn't it? It's a very large,
Yeah, it's large.
very large property. You would have needed quite a bit of money to afford a place like this.
Probably, yeah, for the size. Although I wouldn't say, I don't know, that garden, I suppose it was a fair size.
Garden was massive. if they've got all that space around it,
Hmm.
then yeah, that's a big goal.
Can you make any noises for us? Maybe let us hear your footsteps.
Now, Candy thought she heard someone downstairs. Could that possibly have been you? If it weren't an actual person,
That's my phone.
could it have possibly been?
I think that's noise from a truck or something outside, isn't it? What's the book down there? Is that Elmer? It is as well. I remember reading them when I was younger.
Yeah, no, I remember that as well.
Noisy footing.
It is very hollow, ain't it? Like I said to you, it's
Yeah.
just a shell. That's why your voice obviously carries in this place like this. I'm guessing because it's just a shell and it's not in bad condition. I think they'll reuse it, so I reckon this will become someone's house.
Yeah, I think it'll be an easier one for them to redevelop.
Mm. So guys, even if this isn't paranormal and we don't get anything, this is still a really cool place. Like, I'm glad we got this place for you guys.
Yeah, it's quite leery. I think that's the best way to describe it. Obviously the walls and then obviously the back room, which you guys will see.
So we're going to move on to a different room because there is quite a bit to see, and this room doesn't really seem to be doing anything, so it doesn't seem to be offering anything.
No, just got some noise underneath your feet, isn't it?
We will go now. We'll go down here.
I don't even know why they put doors across to walk up here. There's another room there, guys. Let's see, it's not exactly a small one again either.
No. So shall we do a little bit in the back room here?
The Larry room.
The Larry room.
That's what I'm going to call it, the Larry room.
In the Larry room. So
What's through here?
I haven't actually checked what's behind there.
No, just a cupboard. Go and stand over by the Larry wall, Jake.
Stand in the corner.
It is a very smelly place as well.
So if there are any spirits in this house, lingering and left over, can't pass over, and wish to speak to us, to anybody, then please, my name's Jake, I won't harm you. And my partner's name is...
Candy.
And she also won't harm you. We're here just to simply find out if there's life after death.
So I was just moving just for this purpose, because obviously where I was standing there's quite a lot of mould there. So I've stepped away from it so it doesn't affect me so much. It just means obviously we can't spend a long period of time in any of these rooms, because obviously mould's quite bad for you, isn't it?
So spirits or anything in the house present, we're going to do an EVP, so that means that you can talk into the device and we can hear your voice.
If there's anything present with us this evening, could you please make yourself known? Come and speak to us in the device in my hand. It's got a little orange light on it. It's not going to harm you. Just simply allows us to hear your voice.
If you owned this property, were you happy here?
Maybe you can tell us your name.
Did you have a large family here? There's lots of rooms.
Could you maybe tell us how you passed, if you still remain here?
Can you tell us if there's a life after death? Is there something to go to after we die?
Maybe you could tell us why the room is so leery in here.
There's definitely things present with us this evening. Could you please let your son know? Come and speak to us and advice from my hand. It's got a little orange light on it. It's not going to harm you. Just simply allows us to hear your voice. Just simply allows us to hear your voice. If you want this property, were you happy here? Maybe you can tell us your name. Did you have a large family here? There's lots of rooms. Could you maybe tell us how you passed, if you still remain here? Can you tell us if there's a life after death? Is there something to go to after we die? Maybe you can tell us why the room is so leery in here.
Not sure.
I think there might have been a little bit on there, on that bit.
I know I can hear obviously where the cars have been passed and like the
Yeah.
traffic and stuff. I can hear that on there for a definite. But other than that, I don't think I heard anything else.
Not really getting anything tonight, are we?
No. But then again, you don't know what places are haunted. Like, it might just be a night where they don't want to communicate as much. You're just thinking, nah, sod ya.
But then you don't really know also until you edit. Until you put your headphones on and you start editing, you don't know.
Well, no, you never know what you're going to pick up on camera till the headphones are on.
Spirits, this place is known as the Party House. Can you tell us why? That was me.
Yeah, that was your feet. Could you tap on something for us, please? Maybe show yourself down that corridor. Looks eerie enough, just looking back at it.
Yeah, show yourself as an apparition. What's that?
I heard that.
Yeah, show yourself as an apparition. What's that?
I heard that. That was a tap. If that was you, can you do it again, please? It was a definite tap, that as well.
That was loud. Just as we said, there was no power, nothing happening.
Or as I said about the corridor looking quite eerie. It sounded like it came from, I'd say the room on the left. You know where we said we couldn't go because of the lights and stuff. It sounded like it came from in that room.
Typical, the one that we can't go in.
Yeah.
Well, we can go in, but it's just, there's no boards at the window, so we can't.
No, lights will make it too obvious that someone's in there, innit? It's definitely an interesting
And as you
place.
saw, there's a big, massive, like, hotel or something
Yeah.
over the other side of the road, so definitely would get seen. So we're going to move on to a different room now, because this is the second room we've been in, but there's loads more rooms to go.
We'll quickly just do a quick little call out in this room if you want.
Yeah, do a EVP, just click EVP in there.
And then we'll do the
That's it.
kitchen with the
Chair.
chair.
So if there were any spirits in this room, any at all, can you tap on something for us, please? Can you do this? Can you do that?
I'm wondering if these rooms used to be a lot bigger because that's plasterboard.
Maybe.
Plasterboards used to segregate rooms, obviously if you want to make extra space and stuff. So let's make my foot.
We're going to do an EVP, see if we can pick up your voice. If you're here, we'll be able to tell.
Right, so you guys can see obviously I've left it there this time. Could you tell us how long this place has been abandoned for?
Was this your property?
Could you tell us who made the knocking sound?
They call this place the party house. Can you tell us why that is? Why do people who visit here call it that? Is it because it had a past as a party house?
Did you hear that a minute ago? What heard a woman whimpering? That crying sound.
That would be weird.
You didn't hear it?
No.
It sounded quite close.
If that was you, crying and whimpering, can you confirm by saying yes? Again, myself and my partner will not harm you in any way.
We are just seeking answers. Did you hear that time?
What, same thing?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
It was quieter that far.
I've got like a ringing in my ear though, which is strange.
That is weird though, because I heard the same thing twice, but the second time it was a lot quieter. As if it had like moved away a little bit. God, that was loud when I went over there, wasn't it?
Let's go downstairs.
I'm not sure if I heard anything on there or not.
Yeah.
Again, when it comes to editing,
Nice wallpaper. Quite modern to be fair. Quite nice.
yeah, I'd say it's quite modern.
So, I wonder if Candy will sit in the chair.
Yeah, it'll probably break knowing my luck. Could you imagine?
Alright, I'll sit in it.
By all means, Jake, if you would like to sit in it, you sit in it. Look at the detail on it.
There's a nice fancy patterned one there.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of detail on it.
As if it holds me. Yep. I'm in Snapchat, so that's a good one.
Imagine if it did though. So guys, we're in the kitchen area, cupboard's open. If there is a spirit with us this evening, could you maybe shut one of these doors?
That'd be cool.
It'd be very, very good evidence for us. Maybe one of the ones over there. Could you do that? Have you got enough energy?
Can you tap on a window? They're all boarded up, but we're still here. If you tap on one of the bolts.
I'd really love it if they close one of the cupboards.
That'll literally freak me out a bit.
I think you'd be running straight out of the building, mate.
Well, considering how nothing's really happened much apart from one bang, one tap, and and then obviously the falling out and everything. It's it doesn't feel very heavy in this place, does it?
No, as I said, it feels quite light, but obviously if one of those doors did slam, I think you'd be straight out the building.
I think you'd be a bit like shut up a little bit as well.
Heard it again.
It's the second time that. No.
Sounded like the same room.
If you're here with us, if you're in this house, we're in the kitchen.
Although the only other possible explanation I can think of why you might hear that sound.
Well, like an actual explanation.
Yeah, I'm just thinking obviously the doors that we had to walk across up there, could that just be them settling?
Oh, where we've walked over.
Yeah.
And then it's just, like you say, just being left and then...
That's my foot, guys, sorry. Yeah, so obviously you think about you're walking across that and then it's given it a couple of minutes to settle since you've been over them. So therefore it's kind of bounced itself back up.
Could be. True.
Or would something like that make a longer sound?
We'll put it to the audience's discretion, obviously, if you think...
Even if it comes from the camera.
That's what I mean, if you think it's paranormal, then brilliant. If you think it's, from the wood settling or whatever, the door, then fair enough. But we do both agree that this place doesn't have a heavy feeling to it. It's not a bad place, I don't think.
Not like some of the places that we have been to, like the farmhouse, the kitchen area, felt really ominous, really heavy, and it was a whole, and it's got that fear factor on it as well. The chapel, that had us both on edge.
Yeah. The care home.
The care home, the first time obviously had that proper ominous feeling, but the second time It wasn't.
Wasn't as ominous, but
It wasn't as ominous, but obviously it still gave you a little bit of that vibe. But like the church ruins, like the seaside house. This one falls underneath those categories where it just feels light.
yeah, like there could be something here, but it's not how harmful or anything like that. It's not gonna. But then you thought you heard a woman cry as well, so I don't know. Maybe
There was that, yeah.
Maybe there is something here.
I heard it twice as well, not just the once.
If you're here and we're not alone, can you show yourself in the hallway? Downstairs hallway? There's a tap there as well. But it wasn't as loud as the others, that tap.
It sounded closer. Again, could it have been from where you've got up from the chair?
No, it was louder than that. And it sounded further away, not here.
I thought it sounded like quite close. I thought it was
No.
over this section.
It sounded further away, like it was at the front of the property.
So we're hearing it in different areas then. Could you knock for us? Prove to us that you are here. Can you do that?
But then I'm saying, we're not the only ones who know about this place.
Although I can't really hear anything else. I can hear obviously the traffic.
Did you not hear it?
Did you hear footsteps talking?
Just sounded like walking. We're gonna have to go soon, spirits. So if there is anything here,
Maybe move the chair. Even if it is just the smallest little bit.
move the chair or shut the cupboards. It's been amazing exploring your lovely house.
Imagine if the chair fell towards you.
I'd be out of it. I really would.
Again, that would be fantastic evidence.
It would, yeah. And brilliant footage of me running for my life.
Oh yeah, I'd make sure I got that.
Yeah, it's been a privilege exploring and investigating your house. Like I said,
Could you close the cupboard?
this place is huge. I can't imagine how much money you'd need to be able to afford a place like this. I'm going to guess like $1 million or more.
Was that you making a knocking sound then?
I didn't move.
Or you put your hand in your pocket?
Well, yeah, apart from that. But I didn't move though.
Did you hear it?
Mm.
That's my stomach.
Oh, right.
That was my stomach
I
that
was going to
time.
say it sounded like 2 knocks, but
No, that was
obviously it was
definitely
your
my stomach.
stomach. Okay guys, so we're going to move to the front room, the very last room that we'll be investigating in this big huge mansion, party mansion.
I wouldn't even call it a mansion, it's not that huge.
I would, it's... No, you're right, actually, a mansion's a lot bigger. But large house, so...
Walking back through the hallway.
Walking towards the front of the house now.
Unfortunately, guys, there is a lot of guards on the floor. What are you stopping for?
It was going out of focus. Okay, so... Quickly just go to the front door.
Over the chair. So guys, we believe this was the, sorry about the motorbike. We believe this must have been like the living room area. Imagine having a Christmas tree and that little bay window. What I say little was huge. Gorgeous fireplace. Always like a good fireplace. And then another chair. Not sure if that has the same detail in it. It's a little bit different. And then deer wallpaper. Not sure what that is.
What is that?
I'm not even sure. God knows.
There's a
I wouldn't stand underneath that for too long.
curtain round. Like I said, there's not much in here to be fair. It's just an empty old room. But cool fireplace and chair. So
Yeah, I've already got that on the camera, the chair and the fireplace.
if there's any spirits here at all, anything with us at all, then please make yourself known. We're only here for a few more moments.
Maybe you could make some tapping sounds for us. It would be greatly appreciated if you did.
As we said, we are on the main road, so it's hard to hear things.
It's another reason why I've saved this room for last. Obviously, we decided that we're not going to do much calling out in here because
No.
you can't really determine much because there's too much noise contamination.
There's too much traffic and stuff going by.
And again, as we said, there is quite a lot of mould in this building as well, so obviously.
Although, look at this wallpaper, like, it's literally nice, isn't it? Really nice wallpaper.
I wouldn't say it's nice.
Well, I like it. It's a creepy spider.
Alright, that's enough. Blech.
Maybe some at home.
Yeah, it can stay over there.
For you who don't like spiders.
Could you make a tapping sound for us, please? Is that possible? We'd love to know that you are here.
So I think we should do one EVP in here, although it's going to be a little bit hard to tell.
It's going to be too hard. There's too much road traffic out there. All you'll hear is that. Did you hear like a little knock? It was ever so slight, but it was a little knock.
So my partner Candy thought she just heard you like knocking very ever so slightly. If that is you, can you come right up to the device because it's hard for us to hear. Can you come right close to us and speak the words, "Yes, that's me"?
That's music of a car. I'm only saying that for purposes.
Is there anything here with us at all? Are you reaching out for us at the last moment?
When was the last time you saw someone here? Was this a family home?
Or was this used as something else perhaps? Can you say goodbye into the device? As we're leaving you now, I'm saying goodbye. So can you copy? Can you mimic that and say goodbye as well?
Oh, my back started hurting and my bloody arm's going to sleep, holding it out.
So, my partner Chandy, who she just hired you, something very ever so slightly. It's that is you. If you come right up to the device, because it's come across the edge, you come right close to us and speak the words, yes, that's me. Is there anything here with us at all? Are you reaching out for us at the last moment? When was the last time you saw someone here? Was it a family home? Or was it used as something else perhaps? Can you say goodbye to the device? And we're leaving you now. I'm saying goodbye. So can you copy? Can you mimic that and say goodbye as well?
What's that?
Keep hearing like a creaking sound.
So we have heard sounds in here, and you thought you've heard a few things in here. We don't know what we've got on the EVPs, if anything, but well, this was a cool explore / paranormal, and yeah,
Even if we haven't caught anything.
yeah, no, exactly. It's just it's a good location.
Doesn't look like there's anything.
Never been here before.
Doesn't look like there's anything moving there. I thought there might have been a fly or something moving around by the chair. And that's what the sound could have been, but...
So guys, this has been an explore / paranormal investigation of this rather large house. It's known as the Party House. So we hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, then please like the video, give it a comment, let us know what you thought of the video, and share the video out to as many people as you can, to your Facebook groups, etc. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me and Candy out massively. It's free of charge, and yeah, until the next one, have a good night.